Hey, what's up you guys? So, as you can see from the title of this video, I am going to show you all of my favorites from February. Skincare, makeup, food, I have like some entertainment and even a person favorite as well that I want to share with you guys. I hope you guys enjoy this video, and if you're not already subscribed, please subscribe before you leave. Definitely make my day, and I really appreciate it. Yeah, so without further ado, let's jump into the video. Okay, so I think the first thing I want to talk about is skincare. I've kind of been having like a weird situation with my skin, and I feel like it's because all of my skincare is, I think it's really awesome, and I feel like all those like little kind of dormant, like congested bits that like needed to come to the surface are now being pulled to the surface, and now it's just finally like this area. If you watched my everyday makeup routine, I'm sure you saw, and I don't even think it shows up on camera, but like it was very like bumpy and congested, and now it's like pretty much smooth except for like the little scabby spots that still need to go away. Like now, go away. But I want to show you guys some of the things that I've done with my skincare products that I feel like are really stand out and are worth it to me. So recently I stopped, since probably I guess around December, I stopped using cleanser. Don't freak out, I still cleanse my face, especially with all the makeup that I wear and everything. But I'm using an oil-based cleanser instead of a like face wash cleanser, and I find that this is just so much less stripping of my skin, and it makes my skin feel so much softer, and I still feel like I'm getting everything out of my face. This is the Tatcha Pure One Step Camellia Cleanser, and this shit ain't cheap, alright? But it's really good. Actually, I think I have a Simple, which is like a drugstore brand if you're not familiar with it. Simple, like an oil cleanser in my stuff that I bought like to remove makeup or something. I haven't used it in a really long time, but I'm gonna try that out, and maybe I'll let you guys know if that's kind of comparable to this. I've also in the past used the Pond's Cold Cream Cleanser, which is different because it's more of like a really thick, like creamy lotion. This is an oil, but it's kind of the same concept of just cleansing your face with something very hydrating, and I feel like it just kind of pulls all the dirt and everything out of my skin in a way that is very like gentle. So that's a favorite for sure. Another thing that I've been obsessed with is Sunday Riley's UFO oil. I've been using this since December as well, and this is a salicylic acid oil. It has 1.5% salicylic acid, and it's a dry oil. So it's not as, I find like it's not, you know, like if you ever use like a salicylic acid like wipe or wash or spot treatment or something, it feels very, very drying. This I don't find to be as drying at all, and one thing I have to say about this is I've always had blackheads like on my nose to some extent. It varies depending on, you know, if I'm sweating a lot, if it's, you know, the time of year, the climate, whatever. All my blackheads are gone. They're all gone. It's like it says for the management and prevention of acne and blackheads. I feel like this is why my skin has kind of been like pulling everything out, this product. But I'm not mad about it, because I feel like, you know, if you've got shit hiding in your pores, you need it to come out so then your skin can be really healthy. I have combination skin, so I'm more oily through here and then more like normal here. But since I've been breaking out like right here, I put the oil here and down through the center before my moisturizer. So another product that I've been using that is kind of a recent discovery for me. I heard some girls that I follow talk about this, and I was always a little bit apprehensive. I wasn't that drawn to it, but then I was like, all right, like I heard about it and I got like the tea on it, and it's the real deal. So this is called Egyptian Magic, and it's a natural moisturizing balm, but balm sounds like terrible. It sounds like, oh my god, that's gonna congest my skin. It turns to like an oil, and you put it on. These are the ingredients: olive oil, beeswax, honey, bee pollen, royal jelly, and bee propolis. I don't know the ins and outs of this product, but basically it's like all different. It's like olive oil and all different kinds of bee related products. It has amazing benefits. Basically, this is going to really hydrate your skin, keep bacteria away, and when I put it on and I have a pimple, the pimple goes down like dramatically overnight. I don't wear this in the morning because it is like very, very slippery and hydrating. So I just use this at night, but it's freaking awesome and not expensive. You can get this like on Amazon. My last skincare item that I want to talk about is not necessarily skincare, but it's part of my skincare routine. This is Tan Luxe the Face Oil, and I don't know if it's an oil really, but it's like illuminating self-tan drops. This is in the shade light medium. They also have a medium dark. I've never used that one, so I can't speak to it, but I have tried every face tanner out there pretty much. I've tried it all. Like I'm like a self-tan guinea pig. I've been self-tanning, oh god, for like, I mean, probably like at least 7 years I've been like self-tanning. Yeah, so been there, done that. Stuff has improved a lot. This is sold definitely at Sephora. I'm not sure where else, but basically you just take, I think like, what is it, 1 to 4 drops. I think I do like 4 drops. And you put it in whatever moisturizer you use. It gives you such a beautiful tan on your face. It's very subtle, especially like if you don't really love like wearing tons of makeup, but you want to like even out your skin tone a little bit, or want to have like more no makeup days. This your girl, okay? This is the only face tanner I've ever used that is like, okay, yes, like we're friends, this is good. Everything else has a weird smell, is greasy, makes your face look crazy. I don't know. None of it's really all that great. This is the shiz, okay? Just trust me, if you like to self-tan your body, but you're tired of your face always being white as a ghost and everything else being like bronzed goddess, just trust me, okay, you need this. So now I want to talk about some beauty products, and I've kind of already talked about these in videos, but I really just feel like I need to reiterate. I'm going to start with lip products. Let's see, wait, let me separate this. Yeah, okay. These are all the same color. Yeah, I'm this extra. Like if you haven't figured that out already, and that's like a turn off for my channel for you, just like click away. This isn't your channel. Okay. This is ColourPop's Aquarius. I have it in the Ultra Satin, the Ultra Glossy, the Ultra Matte, and this is like a cream lippy stick one. I also got the lip liner because, you know, your girl gotta line her lips. This is the best shade ever. It's just like the perfect nudie, brownie, pinky shade. It kind of reminds me, I don't know if this is an exact comparison because I haven't used this lipstick in so long, but it kind of reminds me of MAC Viva Glam 4. I don't know. If you've ever used that product, you know what I mean. It's kind of in that same realm of having like, being a pinky nude, but having that little bit of like brownie, I don't know. I'm not good at describing things. Just trust me. It's what I'm wearing now with this on top, which is not Aquarius. This is called Moonchild. This is another ultra glossy lip. I have to give a shout out to the ultra glossy lips, especially because this lip gloss is unreal. Like, can we just talk about the fact that like this does not stick to your lips the way that like a gloss would. Like I'm trying to be like annoying and like show you. Like it does kind of grab just like I have like one little hair. But like if I were to wear like a super sticky gloss, like my Buxom glosses or something, this shit would be a train wreck. Like this is not sticky at all. It's like, it's glossy. It's like, just like, I can't even describe how like smooth and buttery it feels on the lips, except that I kind of just did by saying it was smooth and buttery. You know what I mean? Words are hard, okay? But yeah, this is the best. The Aquarius in the, I don't know why this matters, they all look the same. This is the glossy lip, in case you're wondering. Like, because you can't, whatever. Anyway, anyways, this is the best. Such a beautiful shade. I don't think you need every color. I feel like the Lippie stick or, I don't know. I mean, I guess it just kind of depends on what finish you like. I fell in love with the colors so much that I wanted them all, but I started with the Lippie stick. Yeah. My other February favorite that I have to talk about is this. This is the ColourPop Flexitarian Super Shock Shadow. Super Shock Highlight. There we go. I don't know if you can see how, let's get in here, how like iridescent and like beautifully blinding this is. If you have a deeper skin tone, if you're really tan, this nature highlight. But if you like a blinding highlight and this works on your skin tone, bitch, this is so good. I either dab it on with my finger, or lately I've just been going in with like a beauty sponge and, you know, but this is so beautiful, so blinding. It's the best inner eye, like inner corner highlight. This area, yeah, so beautiful. I think even if you have a deeper skin tone, but you like a pop in like a bright inner eye, yeah, this is the best. I hit pan on it, and I ordered another one in my ColourPop haul, if you saw that. This is what I'm talking about. I didn't talk about that in that video, because I wanted to talk about it in this video. Okay. This is new. I haven't been using this all of February. I've only been using it for a week or so, but I gotta talk about it. Okay, this is the ColourPop Give It To Me Straight palette. It's an eyeshadow palette. I'll show you. I talk about this and use this in my ColourPop haul and first impressions video. Go check that out if you want to see. I love these shades. This is such a beautiful palette. If you are someone that tends to stay more neutral with your eye look, you're not that adventurous, but you like to like dabble, like dip your toes into like a little bit of like, ooh, this is like a pinky brown instead of just a brown, you know what I'm saying? This is so pretty. It's got mattes, it's got metallics, it's gorgeous, blends out beautifully. I'm wearing it today. I think I bought it just because of this color. It's called BS. It's the perfect, like, bricky, orangey brown. It reminds me of the shade Desert from their Super Shock Shadow collection, which I'm absolutely obsessed with that color. So they literally compared it, like, in one of their Instagram stories. Like, they compared that BS to Desert, and I was like, oh my god, I have to have it. So that's why it's here. Also, just wanted to give a shout out to this. I haven't been using this that long. This is the Innuendo palette from ColourPop. I think the packaging is super cute on this too, by the way. I feel like there's a shade for everyone in here, especially because they have like a very deep one and very light one. I kind of been mixing them together too. I'm wearing it today. I don't know if you can see. I probably should like get up close and personal. I don't know. I'm wearing it today, and it gives like such a beautiful wet highlight. I don't like glittery, sparkly highlights. I want to blind you, but I want it to be like a wet blind as opposed to like a sparkly blind. I'm not trying to get all like Twilight, Edward Cullen up in this bitch. I'm not trying to glitter. That's not my vibe. On the daily, especially. If you want to like look glowing and radiant and luminous and like not super like sparkly where it's like, okay, yeah, she's got a glittery highlight on, this is the one. Alright, so I have a small little pile here of some food favorites that I wanted to talk about and share with you guys because I think you guys will really like them. So here we go. Number one, this is a Go macro bar. I get the protein pleasure. It has peanut butter and chocolate chips in it. They have almond butter, sunflower butter, so many flavors. But I usually shop at Trader Joe's a lot of the time, and they don't have as wide of a selection as like Whole Foods, or maybe I'm not sure if they sell these at like Publix or other grocery stores, but yeah, you can look into that. But the ingredients on these are so clean. So basically my kind of like guru, like, well, she's not my guru, but she's like an Instagram like beauty health vlogger chick, and I'm gonna talk about her later, but she has like a whole video on like what bars are good and bad and what ingredients to look out for, and these are one of her approved ones. The ingredients on this are super clean. One bar, if you're curious, has 290 calories. It has 11 grams of fat, 37 carbs, 14 grams of sugar, which is kind of high, but it's all natural. I think the sugar is, where did I get the sugar from? It's brown rice syrup. So brown rice syrup is like a very like clean, healthy sugar. So anyways, and how many grams of protein? 11. So this isn't like, I mean, it's not the most like delicious bar I've ever had. Like a Cliff Bar. You guys ever had those? That's like a candy bar, man. That shit's delicious. This ain't like that, okay? But it does taste good, and I have these usually like Mondays and Wednesdays because I have kind of like I have 3 classes back to back to back, and so usually like in my second or third class I'll like have one of these, and this will tide me over until I go home, because I feel like it's so important to eat before you get like starving. Like if you're hungry, like honey, you gotta eat something. I don't get hungry, I get hangry. Okay, I'm not a fun person. Like, it's not even about like, for me, like my diet, like, oh, like I gotta keep myself satiated because otherwise I'm gonna eat a lot of bad food. No, I'm going to eat a person. I'm going to like freak out. I'm not a nice person to be around when I'm angry. Okay, I'm that like, ever seen that meme? Like, I'm sorry for what I said when I was hungry. That's me. All right, if you guys follow me on Instagram, then you know I'm obsessed with bulletproof coffee. I drink it every day, pretty much. I'm always posting about it. It's like a huge part of like my daily routine. I love having a routine, and this is part of it. It's like the best part of my day. Bulletproof coffee, let me set this down. Bulletproof coffee, if you're not familiar with it, basically is a combination of high quality caffeine and fats. And basically when you have this on an empty stomach, your body can absorb the energy from the fats and use it as energy right away. So you get like a really great form of energy, not just from the coffee where you like get like, you know, like a coffee high and then you like crash. This is like a very like even form of energy, and so from it you also get more mental clarity and focus, and it's really good for your metabolism. There's all kinds of benefits. It's very scientific. I can't explain bulletproof coffee because it's hard. Like Dave Asprey, the inventor of Bulletproof, he has like an entire book talking about it. So if you're curious, go read his book. So I've been drinking Bulletproof for a long time, but I'm not talking about my Bulletproof right now. I'm talking about this guy. So I have early morning classes Tuesdays and Thursdays, and you know, making Bulletproof is kind of a bit of, not a chore, but it's a process, you know, because I boil my water, I put it in my French press, I have to let it, you know, sit in the French press for a little while, I have to fill it up with all of the different ingredients, blend it, pour it, drink it, it's a thing. So this is a really awesome form of Bulletproof. If you want something on the go, this is a cold brew. I get this from Whole Foods. I'm not sure where else you can get it. This is the vanilla one. I really love the mocha one, maybe even more. And this one isn't the same as what I make because I add a lot of other things to it, but you still get the same kind of benefits pretty much from this. So I'll keep like a couple of these in my fridge, and just to have to grab if I don't have time, because I can't live without my Bulletproof. Lately, I have been really into like red wine. I don't know why. I've never been a red wine person, but red wine, like a Pinot Noir, a Cabernet Sauvignon, red wine has been giving me all kinds of feelings. And this is the one I've been trying a lot from Trader Joe's. This is the one that I keep coming back to. This is called Wish Flower. It's like a California, like I think it's a red blend. It's so good. I don't know why this wine is so good. I think like it's not super acidic. It's not super sweet. It's just really like balanced in my opinion. I'm not like a wine expert, but I know a little bit. But this is the bomb. It's so good with like a piece of dark chocolate. It's so good with a little bit of like cheese and olives. Yeah, like my favorite thing recently when I like want to like wind down is have like a glass of this. A glass of this with like, well, I'm gonna show you, with like a few pieces of this. This is Trader Joe's Unexpected Cheddar. So you don't need cheese, the same for you. But a few pieces, this cheese is like unreal. So it says on the package, it says, tastes like an aged premium cheddar with hints of Parmesan. That's exactly what it tastes like. It's like kind of, it's very like dense and like crumbly, and it's just so good. If you like a sharp white cheddar and like you like Parmesan cheese, unreal. This cheese is so good. One of my friends came over and we were having like wine and olives and cheese, and I cut up some of this and she was like obsessed. It's so good. The other thing I've been loving, this is not really anything special, this is just Trader Joe's pitted Kalamata olives. But yeah, they're bomb. They're really good. Yeah, that's it. I don't know. I've been like super into Kalamata olives recently. I don't know. Ever since I went to Australia, I'm like, give me like a charcuterie board with like cheese and olives and like artichoke hearts and like, I don't know. I guess I'm turning into one of those like bougie ass bitches. That's who I am now. The last food thing that I have to mention is this. I'm sorry that this has been like, it's pretty much gone. But this is Trader Joe's Reduced Guilt Chunky Guacamole. Oh my god, this is so good. Again, if you don't eat dairy, like, this ain't for you. But this is, they added Greek yogurt to this, and I'm very picky about guac. I've tried a lot of like grocery store like packaged guacamoles like in the, you know, like produce section. I never like any of them. This is amazing. This is so good with chips or veggies or Oh my god, I saw Skinny Taste. She's like a healthy like food blogger. She made, what was it? She made like guacamole deviled eggs or something. Basically, she just took like hard boiled eggs, scooped out the yolk, and then filled it with guac. Oh my god, that would be legit in some like, in some eggs. I'm just saying. So, some other favorites that I wanted to mention. If you guys like a really lighthearted, easy to watch comedy, I just watched this weekend The Good Place. It has Kristen Bell in it. It's a Netflix original. It was so good. So good. I don't have a lot of time to watch like shows like throughout the month, like all day long. I like play Friends in the background of my house like all the time, but I've already seen them a million times over, so that's not really like a distraction for me. But if I start like a really good show, it just takes over my life. Like I can't stop binging it. I'll watch it. I'll like put aside, procrastinate other things. It can be bad. This is short. It's only one season. The episodes are 23 minutes. I watched it over, like the last like 3 days or so. It's so cute, it's so funny. Basically, the premise of the show is Kristen Bell's character dies, and she goes to the good place, which is like, heaven, like in the afterlife. And she was actually like a really shitty person. Like really shitty. And she's not supposed to be there. Like a mistake was made. And it's just so funny. It's so funny. And like in the good place, I don't know why, I think this is like hilarious, but she can't swear. And like nobody can. They like filter it. So she's trying to say the F word and she's like, what the fork? She's like, wait, I'm trying to say fork, not fork, right? Like she can't, or she'll be like, oh, shirt. Like it's just, I don't know. I'm not as funny as Kristen Bell, but the show is hilarious and so cute and just really easy to watch. I love like some like murder mystery, like thriller, sci-fi, like all those shows. Sign me up. But sometimes they get a little heavy and I get way too invested into them, and sometimes you just need to like lighten it. This is that show. It's so good. In terms of music, I think I'm sure everyone is, obsessed with Post Malone and like all of his whole album. I love him. I love him. Like he is so just anyways, yeah, like Psycho, Candy Paint, Rockstar, Fall Apart, like, or I Fall Apart, I forget what it's called, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, on and on and on, like all of his songs. I'm obsessed. If you haven't watched Drake's music video for God's Plan, go watch it. It's amazing. So basically, well, first of all, I love that song anyway, but like that music video made me love that song even more. Like it brought like life to the song that I didn't notice before. I don't know. I don't even know if that makes sense, but go watch it. It's so good. He takes the entire budget for the music video, which is like almost $1 million, and they like give it all away. And that's like the music video. In Miami, like in like clearly like some like, I mean, it's not like wealthy areas of Miami. They give it away to families, children, students, just like it's amazing. It's so like heartwarming, and it'll like, tug at your heartstrings a little bit. I definitely like welled up a little bit when I was watching it, not gonna lie. But yeah, that's so good. So another like really like positive vibe video that you guys should definitely watch if you just need to like brighten your day up a little bit. It'll give you the feels, it'll make you happy, and in the world that we live in today, I feel like we definitely need more of that. So, yeah, why not? Okay, so on my way to school, after I filmed my video, or I thought I finished completing filming my video, I realized that I did not completely talk about everything that I wanted to talk about. Mainly my people favorite, which is weird because I literally watched this chick like every single day. Anyways, my person that I wanted to mention is, her name is Katherine, or her username on Instagram is KGMTL. She's from Montreal, so she's a really super cool Canadian chick, and she's basically like my guru for all things. Not all things, but definitely like skincare and like healthy eating supplements. That's where I get my bulletproof coffee recipe from, pretty much. I kind of have adapted it, but yeah, like she was definitely the one who, the biggest one who like influenced me to try bulletproof. And she's just like a wealth of knowledge. Like she researches everything and is just super knowledgeable on so many things. And so every day she like vlogs on her Instagram stories and will be like, okay, this is why you should use Egyptian magic, and then talks about all the benefits and all the things that it does. Or, oh, this is why you should, like, what is buckwheat? Here's why you should eat it. Here's all the benefits. Here's all the things in it. Here's the blah, 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 whatever. So yeah, she's freaking awesome. So cute, so funny. Just amazing. Yeah, she's definitely like really influenced me to change my diet in a lot of ways. She's educated me on so many things. I'm definitely like similar to her in that I love like learning, not just like, oh, why is this good? Like not just like, oh, this is good for you, but like why it's good for you, like the science behind it. So that's my little spiel on KG. I love her. If any of that stuff sounds cool to you, go check out her her Instagram, her YouTube channel. She has a YouTube channel where she does kind of more like long, in-depth videos. And yeah, she's thebomb.com. So anyways, I know I talked about how I was going to talk about her in the video, but I didn't actually talk about her. So I had to go back and do this again. Yeah, okay. All right, you guys, that is it for this video. I hope y'all liked it. Definitely give me a thumbs up if you did. Subscribe, you know the drill. Leave a comment, show some love, share it. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, I don't know. You know what I'm saying. Anyways, I hope y'all are having an amazing morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on when you watch this, and I will see y'all in the next one.